Outlet boxes must be installed according to the National Electrical Code, or NEC. It's important to understand the requirements for both residential and industrial applications. For residential electrical code, specifically NEC section 110.12, outlet boxes must be installed so that the top of the box is not more than 48 inches above the floor. NEC section 110.12, B states that outlet boxes must be installed so that the bottom of the box is not less than 12 inches above the floor. Now let's look at industrial electrical code. NEC section 300.12 states that outlet boxes must be installed so that the top of the box is not more than 8 feet above the floor. The same section, 300.12, also specifies that outlet boxes must be installed so that the bottom of the box is not less than 18 inches above the floor. There are additional considerations to keep in mind when determining the placement of outlet boxes. Firstly, accessibility is crucial. Outlet boxes should be placed at a height that is accessible and easy to use for the intended users. Secondly, local building codes may have specific requirements for outlet box heights, so it's important to check those regulations. Thirdly, the purpose of the outlet should be considered. For industrial applications, outlets that are used for heavy equipment or machinery may need to be placed at a specific height to accommodate the equipment. Fourthly, safety is paramount. Outlet boxes should be placed high enough to prevent tampering by children and out of reach of water sources. For a basic wiring unit, it is generally recommended to install outlet boxes at a height of 48 inches above the floor. This height aligns with the standard for residential wiring and meets the NEC requirement. Installing outlet boxes at this height ensures accessibility, safety, and compliance with building codes. In summary, always refer to the most current version of the NEC and local building codes to ensure compliance. Remember that safety is the most important factor when installing electrical components. Proper installation reduces the risk of electrical hazards and ensures the longevity and reliability of the electrical system. Understanding the height requirements for outlet boxes is crucial for safe and effective electrical installations. Whether you are working on a residential or industrial project, adhering to the NEC guidelines ensures that your work meets the required standards. The height of the outlet box impacts accessibility for users. A well-placed outlet is easier to reach and use, especially for individuals with mobility challenges. The height of the outlet box contributes to the overall safety of the electrical system. Correct placement helps prevent accidents such as electrical shocks or fires. The NEC provides minimum and maximum height requirements to accommodate a range of applications while maintaining safety. These regulations help standardize electrical installations, making them more predictable and safe for everyone. Compliance with the NEC and local building codes is not just a matter of following the rules, it is a critical aspect of ensuring safety and preventing potential hazards. Failure to adhere to these standards can lead to code violations, fines, and, more importantly, increase the risk of electrical accidents. Before starting any electrical work, review the relevant sections of the NEC and local building codes to understand the specific requirements in your area. Building codes often supplement the NEC, providing additional requirements that are specific to the local environment or type of construction. When installing outlet boxes, use appropriate tools and techniques to ensure a secure and professional installation. Proper mounting and wiring are essential for the long-term performance and safety of the electrical system. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical installation, consult with a qualified electrician. Professional electricians have the knowledge and experience to ensure that the work is done safely and correctly. Regular inspections of electrical installations can help identify potential problems before they become serious hazards. Schedule periodic inspections to ensure that all components are in good working order and comply with current codes. Educate yourself about basic electrical safety principles such as avoiding overloading circuits, using ground fault circuit interrupters or GFCIs in wet locations, and keeping electrical panels clear and accessible. In addition to the height requirements, there are other important factors to consider when installing outlet boxes. For example, the type of wiring, the size of the box, and the mounting method all play a role in ensuring a safe and reliable installation. When selecting outlet boxes, choose ones that are appropriately sized for the number and size of the wires that will be installed in them. Overcrowding a box can lead to overheating and potentially create a fire hazard. Use the correct type of wiring for the application and ensure that all connections are made securely and properly insulated. Loose or improperly insulated connections can cause electrical shorts and increase the risk of fire. Mount the outlet boxes securely to the wall or other supporting structure, using appropriate fasteners. A loose or unstable box can create hazard and may eventually lead to failure. When working with electrical systems, always turn off the power at the circuit breaker before starting any work. This will help prevent accidental electrical shocks. Use appropriate personal protective equipment or PPE, such as safety glasses and gloves, to protect yourself from potential hazards. Be aware of your surroundings and take precautions to avoid contact with energized electrical components. If you are working in a damp or wet environment, use extra caution to prevent electrical shocks. Consider using GFCI protected outlets in these areas. Remember that electricity can be dangerous if not handled properly. Take the time to learn about electrical safety and follow all applicable codes and regulations. By understanding and adhering to the NEC guidelines and local building codes, you can ensure that your electrical installations are safe, reliable, and compliant with industry standards. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician or building inspector for specific recommendations related to your project. Keep in mind that the NEC is updated regularly, so it is important to stay current with the latest revisions. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards that covers all aspects of electrical installations, from wiring methods to grounding and bonding requirements. Familiarizing yourself with the NEC will help you understand the principles of electrical safety and ensure that your work meets the required standards. In addition to the NEC, there are other organizations that provide guidance and resources on electrical safety, such as the National Fire Protection Association or NFPA and the Underwriters Laboratories or UL. These organizations develop standards and certifications that help ensure the safety and reliability of electrical products and systems. When selecting electrical equipment and components, choose products that are UL listed or certified by another reputable testing laboratory. This indicates that the product has been tested and meets established safety standards. Regular maintenance of electrical systems is essential for ensuring their long-term performance and safety. This includes checking for loose connections, damaged wiring, and other potential problems. Replace any damaged or worn electrical components promptly to prevent hazards. Over time, electrical insulation can deteriorate, increasing the risk of electrical shocks. Inspect wiring regularly and replace any wiring with damaged insulation. Ensure that all electrical panels are properly labeled and that circuit breakers are clearly marked. This will help you quickly identify and shut off power to specific circuits in case of an emergency. Educate other members of your household or workplace about basic electrical safety principles and how to respond to electrical emergencies. This can help prevent accidents and ensure that everyone knows what to do in case of a problem. If you experience any electrical problems, such as flickering lights, unusual noises, or burning smells, investigate the issue promptly. These could be signs of a serious electrical problem. Do not attempt to repair electrical problems yourself unless you are a qualified electrician. Always call a professional to handle any repairs that require specialized knowledge or equipment. By taking these precautions and following the guidelines outlined in the NEC and local building codes, you can create a safe and reliable electrical environment for yourself and others. Remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility, and everyone has a role to play in preventing accidents and ensuring the well-being of the community. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity, and never take shortcuts that could compromise the integrity of the electrical system. Staying informed and following best practices are the keys to avoiding electrical hazards and ensuring a safe and compliant installation.